Hey guys, I've got a luxury haul for you today. I've got some beauty stuff, I've got some fashion stuff, I have some fine jewelry, which I am so excited to open up this box with you. I haven't even opened it yet, I haven't taken a peek, so we're gonna do that together. But let's go ahead and start with what I got at Clé de Peau. So I placed an order at Clé de Peau because I was running dangerously low on their softening cleansing foam. I've been using this along with my Dr. Barbara Sturm anti-aging cleansing cream, along with my Beauty Pie Japan Fusion. The Japan Fusion I'm done with, that's pretty much gone. My anti-aging cleansing cream, pretty much gone. So I was like, you know what, I need to repurchase this. And then I am very, very low on my Synactive lotion. Yeah, there's just a little bit left. And I was actually doing a live stream with All Feisty, you know, Jen over on her channel, and she uses a different Clé de Peau lotion as a primer, and her skin looked incredible. So I was like, you know what? I need to place an order at Clé de Peau. So let's open up this box, this big old box here. All right, so this is a softening cleansing foam. This is a re-up of this guy. And then, is this the lotion? Yeah, the Intensive Fortifying Emulsion. That is the full name. Let's open this up. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm nervous I ordered the wrong thing. I think this is what Jen was using. Yeah, I think so. This is what she was holding up. What does it say? Apply to the face each evening, press the pump twice to moisten a cotton pad, smooth gently over skin. Yeah, so it has like a thinner kind of consistency, much like this Synactive lotion. And it's supposed to be used, as I understand it, like between cleansing and toner, but like before your serum and creams and all of that stuff. So let me just squeeze out a little bit of this. Yeah, so this has like a slightly creamy texture, but it really is very, very thin. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Very, very light fragrance. So the Synactive lotion is even thinner. It's a little bit more watery. Let me just, you know what, I'm gonna do this because it's that watery. So that's the Synactive lotion. But I think the purpose is similar. I'm actually gonna text Jen right now. I'm gonna take a picture for her. In any case, I'm really excited to use this and incorporate this into my skincare routine because, like I said, I'm running very low on the Synactive. So that's the Intensive Fortifying Emulsion. And then what else did I get? I got some other favorites and some other things I wanted to try. Oh, I got their concealer stick because mine is way too old. And then, oh, I got the lip glorifier. So this is like the lip balm that has the slight, barely a tint to it, but I got number 1 pink. Yeah, it's this guy. And let me even see if you can see the tint. Yeah, it's almost like one of those Dior Lip Addicts, the one in the stick. I think this is even fainter, but it just leaves a really pretty, kind of like healthy glow to your lips. And this formula is so moisturizing. Let's take a look at the concealer too. It's funny, I was going through the Clé de Peau site, you know, you start shopping once you go there for just one thing. And, you know, I saw the concealer and I was like, oh yeah, you know, the concealer. And then I was like, wait a second, I love that concealer and I think I had to declutter it because it's just too old. So I was like, let me just get one while I'm here. And this is the Concealer N. It has SPF 27 and this is shade 1 Ivory. So this is the lightest shade. And this concealer is so good. It is what I would consider high coverage, but there's something about the formula. You know, I tend to kind of stay away from like higher coverage foundations and concealers just because I feel like they look cakey, or they can look cakey, they can look very mask-like. But there's something about this concealer, the formula, it kind of like floats over your skin. So it never like sinks into fine lines. It never starts to like, I don't know, get crackly or anything like that. Just really, really amazing. So I'm glad I picked that up. And I did pick up a couple of other skincare products because I love Clé de Peau so much. And I don't think I've tried these. So this is the Intensive Fortifying Cream. So this is the cream that's part of the same line as this emulsion. So I was, you know, really curious about it. This is what the jar looks like. So this is the navy blue line. They have like a gold line, a navy blue line, They have the dark purple line, which is the Synactive line, which I've used and have raved about. That is the Synactive line. If you really want to invest in your skincare, check that out. But I was curious about this. And then this is actually an eye cream that I used a while ago and I really liked. And I love the Augustina Spatter, the rich eye cream that they just came out with. I went on and on about that. I was like, this is probably the only eye cream I felt like has really helped with my depuffing. But when I was on the Clé de Peau site, I was, just again, browsing through and I was like, I really like this eye cream. I'm gonna get it again and I wanna like compare it to the Augustina Spatter. But anyway, this is a great one. So this is part of their gold line. This is the Eye Contour Cream Supreme. And this has a really, you can see, really, really rich texture. And it comes with this amazing cooling tool. So it's really, really great for like cooling, a light massage, and the other side here is like a little spatula. So you can stick this in, apply it, and then take this end and work it in. So I'm excited to get back into this eye cream. I'm trying to be better about eye creams. As you guys know, I am really, really bad about applying eye creams. But anyway, trying to get back into it. I'm not getting any younger. Need to start taking care of my under eyes. So that's what I got at Clé de Peau. Let me show you what I got from Luna. Let's open up this box from Luna. She is the designer behind Lucifer Veronestis. It is all the fine jewelry that I wear. You guys know I've been talking about this jewelry for years. It is what my wedding / engagement ring is. All my rings, all my jewelry that you see that I wear 99% of the time is from Lucifer Veronestis. And we wanted to share a promotion code with you. So before I go any further and forget, for the next month, so until about April 10th, I believe, it will be like in her running banner on her website, the date that this coupon code is running until, but I believe it's April 10th. Use the code Michele10 to take 10% off of bracelets, any bracelets. And we came up with bracelets because now is when I start to like roll up my sleeves, when I start to wear short sleeves, the weather's getting warmer, and I definitely like to start stacking up my bracelets. So we thought we'd welcome in the spring season with this coupon code. So again, it's Michele10, 10% off of bracelets. At the Lucifer Veronestis site. I always have it linked down below. You can contact Luna through her Instagram page. All of her pieces are one of a kind. She does have some ready to ship options, but most of them are made to order. So give it about 4 to 6 weeks for her to actually finish your piece. It's a very laborious process. So 4 to 6 weeks I think is really, really fast considering all of the steps in her process. So anyway, I took advantage of this coupon code and I purchased a couple of bracelets. So let's take a look. Look at this box. She knows how much I love green, well, and brown these days. Oh my God. Okay, so so she had posted these bracelets on her site, and when I was kind of poking around, we were promoting like a ready to ship coupon the past few months, and I saw these and I thought immediately that I needed to have them, and I would, try to pace myself with the fine jewelry purchases. But with this coupon code, I decided to take advantage. So these are beaded bracelets with skull closures. So I got one with a double skull closure and one with the big single closure here. So I will leave information on all of the bracelets I'm going to show you because I'm just realizing she actually sent a couple bracelets here for me to take a look at. They are absolutely gorgeous and I don't want to get it wrong. However, I think the two that she sent me, because I always give Luna like free reign. Basically, I tell her, like colors I'm looking for, or I ask her like, what does she think would go well with, I don't know, my skin tone or my wardrobe, or, she'll ask me like how I'm feeling, those sorts of things. So this top one here, you can see it's a little bit more transparent than this one. This one is Smoky Quartz, I believe, and then this one is Agate. And they both are Bracelet cut, so they're all faceted, which I think really kind of shows off the dimension and the depth of each stone. So let me go ahead and put these on. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Here is what the skull looks like. And again, I'll put details down below as to what exactly the metal is. It's very, very light, so it's hollow. I think you can maybe see that right there. It is hollow, so it is light. It's not like you're gonna be wearing like a big weighted skull on your wrist. And then here's the other end. And then let me just show you the double head. Oh my God, this is so cool. So here is one. Here is the other side. I really wanted them to be different finishes. So we've got like the gold tone, and then this is more of a silver tone. And again, I will leave all the information details for these bracelets down below in my description box. So I did also just want to show you that there's a clasp right here that locks the two skulls together. So very, very secure. And same with this skull, there is a clasp right down here to secure the fastener there. So here is what they look like. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love these. I have a fascination, not just with skulls, but with bones altogether. You can, you can ask all of my friends. I love, love, love bones. And I was actually in a drawing class my senior year. It was called Open Studio. And my final project was a charcoal drawing of the spinal column and the top of the pelvic bone. Anyway, I've always loved the organic look and feel of bones. So I love these. I love, love, love. Oh, I love these so much. And I love these stones. Love them. Oh, these are amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, now let me show you these. Again, I don't know what these stones are, but look at that. This looks like a black marble, and I'll list them in the description box, like in order of me showing them. And then here's this little skull guy. Oh my gosh, this is so great. And I actually turned my friend's husband onto Luna's work, and he actually placed an order for a bracelet, and he just, I mean, he had a really, really hard time deciding like what he wanted or whatever. Anyway, I will try and remember to flash a picture up here of the bracelet that he ended up kind of commissioning from Luna. They worked together really closely on the design. So it's really, really beautiful. But anyway, this is reminding me that these would be great, like Father's Day gifts for men, birthday presents, whatever, but a great gift for a man who doesn't mind wearing some jewelry. Here is a more cream colored stone. It has some veining in there. Very, very pretty. And then here is the skull on that one. And then we've got this cobalt blue one. I don't know if this is lapis. Really gorgeous. Oh my gosh, there's like little flecks in there. And then here is the skull there with, oh my gosh, I don't know what this is, but a third eye for this guy. That is awesome. I wonder if I should get a third eye for him. Maybe I'll get one put on. So cool. And then look at this green one. I may not be able to send this back to Luna. This one I may be keeping. This one is briolet. Briolet cut, brioleted, but it's all faceted. Oh, I love that. They look like little disco balls. And then here is the skull. That one. And then, oh wow, this is very different. Okay, let me show you the stones first. This looks like turquoise, but I love these because they look, they're not perfectly round. They look like very organic shaped. This one right here in the middle looks like it's flattened a little, like a pebble. And then look at this closure. Is it a skull? Yeah, kind of down here. It's almost like a skull with like a serpent wrapped around the top, or maybe he's wearing a turban, but there is a stone right there. Oh, how neat. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then look at the, I don't even know what this is. I'm not even gonna guess, but look at this one up here. and they're carved. Each stone is carved. It almost from far away, these look like they're leather, like leather covered. Oh my gosh, so incredible. And then here is this skull, and this one is mounted so it's sideways. So when you close it, it is like up and down versus going across like mine. So this skull would be going this way. Yeah, closes like this. How cool. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, thank you, Luna, for the beautiful, beautiful work on these. I love them so much, and oh my God, I hope you guys got a good sense of all of the different options that Luna can do. And if there's like a color that you want, or maybe you want the beads a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, she will absolutely work with you and, you know, even go on a little stone hunt for you. So definitely check out her site. Again, I will leave all the information down below in my description box on all of these beautiful pieces. A few vlogs ago, I hauled a bunch of pieces from We Are Four. They had those beautiful suede bags, and I got that crop blazer. Anyway, I had tried on like a cross or like a wrap front pair of trousers in like a light beige color, and I just didn't like the closure that much. It kind of like it buttoned closed, but like the fabric was soft, so it kind of lifted up a little bit. And you know, maybe it was sizing or whatever, but I thought, you know what, it's not really, I was kind of going back and forth. Anyway, I was like, if I'm thinking this hard about it, let me just try something else. So I actually exchanged those trousers for the skirt that I have on, and I love, love, love the skirt. So first of all, the style is so me. So the style is so me. It's a wrap pleated like mid-length skirt. It's got this cargo pocket here, and it is like stretch cotton. Oh my God, it is so nice. It's pleated. This is navy, obviously, and I think they do they have other colors? I'm not sure. I'll link it down below, but I loved the idea of getting navy. I'm trying to incorporate more like navy and browns into my wardrobe since I have so much black and gray. And yeah, I just love the idea of this. It goes so well with this suede jacket that I hauled from Zara. I think in the same video. Was it the same video where I hauled this? I think so. Anyway, this just like falls right in line with the rest of my wardrobe. You guys know I love my like Prada pleated skirts or whatever, but I just wanted to show you what I ended up getting instead of those trousers, because you guys saw me kind of like waffling about those trousers. But I love that this is like a crisp cotton, but there's some stretch to it. So it's really, really comfortable. It's not like it, you know, it's not uncomfortable around the waist, which I'm very sensitive to. Very, very sensitive to. So anyway, yeah, it just has 2 button closure here at the top, one here, and then it has like a hook right here, and that's it. And like the overlap is enough that, you know, there's no chance of like exposing yourself or anything like that. It hangs really, really nicely. I just love it. I'm so, so glad that I exchanged it for those trousers. I love this. I'm gonna wear this so much more than I would wear those trousers. So that's what I ended up getting at We Are Four. I also picked up some Prada shoes. So my sales associate, Gabby, whom you've seen on my vlog plenty of times, sent me 2 different colors and 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure which color I wanted. I wasn't sure which size I was. So she sent me Cognac in 38.5. And Cognac is the color I'm leaning towards, and I will explain why. So these are mules that I actually saw at least something very, very similar on the runway when I went to the Prada show in the fall. And you could place, you know, pre-orders or whatever. That's why I got the Prada jacket and the pants with the belt. And I pre-ordered these shoes, but they were very like unsure about the shoes. So, you know, you have to put a deposit down and all that. They didn't take a deposit. They were like, we'll get in touch with you about the shoes. Anyway, I never heard back from them about the shoes. And so these shoes actually ended up in production. So now they're available to everyone, which is great. And I think they are a little bit different. I can't remember exactly the way they looked, but these are essentially the same shoe, or at least the shoe that I was looking for. So these are a mule. And then they have this kilty detail. I love a kilty detail on shoes. In fact, I remember, I'll never forget my favorite pair of shoes in high school. They were black leather, slightly pointed. They were like loafer style, but kind of pointy, and they had the kilty. And I remember my mom was like, you're getting one pair of shoes this year. Which one is it? Like, nice pair of shoes. And I was like, I want these. She's like, are you sure? Are they gonna like go with everything or whatever? And I was like, those are the ones I want. I think they were from like 9 West. Anyway, this was like in 1989, 1990, and I loved the kilty. I loved it so much. Anyway, some things never change. So this is the cognac color. There's some like rogue detailing up here with the cutouts. It has this buckle. And the bottom of this is the same bottom as, you know, my puffy Napa mules. It's the same bottom as these. And I don't know if you guys remember me going on and on and on about how much I love these soles because they're rubber. Like, they don't seem like anything special, super comfortable. I wore these Napa mules like in New York all day, not a problem. And they never wore down. I mean, I wore these in New York nonstop, almost every single time I went there to visit, walking on my feet like all day, and just like no wear to the rubber sole. There's more wear to the leather here than there is to the rubber sole. So I just was really, really impressed to see like not even a little bit, not even a little bit. So anyway, I am so happy to see that these bottoms are basically the same. So these are gonna last for a really long time. Of course, there's the built-in ready-made distressing on the Prada shoes, much like a lot of their clothing and handbags and stuff, and I love that. I love it. So let me try these on for you. Here is the pair, by the way. And I said 38 and a half, I told you, right? Okay. Okay, here they are. And, oh my God, I love it. You know what I'm noticing in this light now? Is that the tips have been darkened too. So it looks like they're wet, like you've been walking in the rain. I love it. Prada is genius. I love these so, so much. Yeah, so I'm definitely leaning towards the cognac color. And just to show you a closer view here. Oh my God, aren't these so cool? I think they look great with skirts. I think it's gonna look great with trousers. I think the only thing I probably wouldn't wear these with are shorts. Maybe big baggy Bermuda shorts or something, like, I don't know, borderline culottes. But yeah, not like shorts. I don't know why. I think I would need a full shoe to wear it with shorts. I don't know. We'll have to try them out when the weather gets warmer. And the 38 and a half is the right size. So that's good. So the other pair that she sent, I guess they're probably gonna be too small, but these are 38s. And these are in the white color. So this is actually what I pre-ordered from the show. So they only had, I think, black and white as the options. And I thought the white, you know, you could see the detailing a little bit more. You could see the distressing a little bit more. So I opted for the white. However, oh yeah, these are cool. These are really cool. Look at the distressing. Oh, I like these too. Uh-oh. Oh my God, look at all the scuffing, the built-in scuffing. Oh, I love these. Okay, let me try these on. 38s actually fit also. Is that a sign? Should I take that as a sign to keep these too? Maybe. I mean, they're barely noticeably smaller. My heel doesn't hang off the back, which is good. It's just in the brown ones, they were in like a little bit further. Maybe I'll check with Gabby and see if she has these in a 38 and a half. Oh, I really like these. Man. Okay, so my thought was, since I have these Miu Miu boat shoes in the white, that I didn't really need these mules in white, but I really like these. I'm trying to think. Would I wear these for different occasions? I think so. I mean, these I can wear with trousers, and I feel like it's a little bit more dressy. The boat shoes are definitely very, very casual. But these aren't just a mule. Yeah, I think my heel on this one is peeking out a little bit more than my right, which is so strange because my right foot is bigger than my left foot. Isn't that interesting? All right, well, I think I'm gonna get these white ones in 38 and a half as well. Oh my God, by the way, I have gotten so many compliments on my Benefit phone charms these that you can get. I hope the deal is still going on. But if you spend $60 at Ulta on some benefit products, you would get these for free. Anyway, I've been stopped like a handful of times. Where'd you get those charms? Those are so cool. Did you make them? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm not that creative. Anyway, let me text Gabby right now. All right, let's see what she says. And that is it for today's haul. I am so excited. I love those shoes. I love those shoes so much. I love these bracelets so much. Oh my gosh. My skincare, I'm so excited to use that lotion as a primer the way All Feisty was showing me. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much. Again, I'll leave all the information and links down below in my description box if you're interested in more information, especially on the Lucifer jewelry, of course, the Clé de Peau beauty products, these shoes, blah, 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 the skirt. But I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.